Oh, there's one. Oh, on the plopper too. What is going on, guys? Back from a nice long camping trip. Didn't get any good footage from that, sadly, because you know, I just wasn't catching as many fish as I would have hoped to, but starting a new series here. I got the Carp Conquest series. This is going to be a Bass Conquest series. I've done some bass fishing in my life to some success. I've caught some good ones, but I've also had plenty of bad days. Hardest thing about bass fishing in PA is finding the spots. You know, PA isn't a bass hotspot, but there are some hot spots within the state. You just got to find them. So that's what I'm out here doing today. Out here looking for these bass. It's not going to be easy. And I'm did a lot of online research before I came out here, but hopefully I can get on some fish. Hopefully this could be a nice series where I learn a lot of new things about bass fishing. You guys can learn from me too. So go ahead and stay tuned. See if I can get on these fish. Oh man, this looks nice. The access is completely terrible. Quick tick check. I mean, I guess I'll throw a Topwater. Dang, I don't know how to fish this. It's all grass. The other side looks deeper. I mean, I can cast this spook pretty far, so maybe I can make it out to the middle. Whew. Oh man. If there's a bass out here, they'd surely hit a topwater, right? There we go. Alright, the most iconic little bass lair right here. Weightless, wacky rig Senko. Top water one more time and we'll get the heck out of here, because we are not getting it popping. Whoa, just felt like a tap. Oh! Oh! I got slammed by a little bass. Let's go. Wow. I was about to pull my line and I started reeling it in really fast and he hit it. I mean, shoot. Oh, he's kind of hooked in a bad spot. Look at that. First bass of the Bass Conquest. I mean, it's like 8-10 inches. Get out of there, bud. On the Ned rig right here. He must have been following it or something. There's got to be some bigger bass in there than that, right? Well, first pond was kind of a dud. Definitely looks very promising, and it's kind of remote, which I like. I assume it has less pressure than some other ponds. I don't know, maybe time of day, what I'm using. Let me show you what I'm using. I got one rod with the Topwater on. I was fishing the spook most of the time. I got another rod with the wacky worm on it. Some like a nice, really slow presentation. And my third rod, I got a little tiny swim bait on here. Kind of imitates bait fish. That I can kind of fish in the middle of the water, like at a moderate speed. So kind of covering all my bases here. If there's other go-to bass baits that you guys use, let me know, because I could definitely use a little help here. But I feel like I got a nice little array of baits here that should get me bites. Got the camera back on. You know, where I left off, I was leaving that first pond, and I was kind of checking out all the other spots I'd marked on the map, and the next two spots were marked trespassing, so I can't fish there. Like, it wasn't just like it very clearly said no fishing at those spots, so I'm not gonna go fishing at those spots. So at the fourth spot on the map, man, does this look gorgeous. Holy cow. Start off strong, right? Start off with the plopper. Glad I continued out to this spot. Gorgeous looking fishing spot. A lot of signs of fishing. Bunch of lines hanging off these trees. We got some bobbers. Spinnerbait up in that tree. All right, one more cast on this plopper. Did I get hit? Oh yeah, what? I got a fish on. Something really small. Don't you look at that? Ain't that a bull bass? He just kind of slurped the plopper under. Oh man, really dangerous treble hooks. Oh, come on, pop out. There we go. Look at that. Nice little bass. Dark bass. Some murky water in here. Holding right up to the camera, make him look bigger, but he ain't that big. That was wild. He just kind of slurped this plopper under. I didn't even see him blow up on it. Just slurped it down. Oh, there's one. Oh, on the plopper too. A little bit bigger. Nice little PA bass right there. Let him go. Oh, there's another little guy. Hope there's some bigger fish in here. This kind of looks like a sesh spot. Based on all the trash that's around here. I'll start out with this topwater. Since there's a lot more grass here, I kind of want to avoid that. I'm not the biggest fan of this braid. It's Power Pro. I thought it was like the standard for what braid should be like, and nah. This other stuff I have, what is it? Super Slick V2 or something like that. That stuff's way better. Well guys, that's it for today. Ended up catching a couple little dinks, but up in PA, you know, that ain't bad at all. The more I keep doing this, the more ponds I find, the more techniques I start trying out. Maybe I can get on some nicer fish, you know, some like 3, 4, maybe even 5 pounders, who knows. They're out there, they're just really rare and you have to kind of know where to go. So wraps up the first episode. It wasn't particularly eventful, but hey, that's how fishing goes sometimes, right? Catch you in the next one.